Emmanuel Macron's intimate meetings with Angela Merkel's successor, Armin Laschet, might be part of a wider strategy for the future of the EU. Armin Laschet has been appointed new federal chairman of Germany's center-right Christian Democrats, CDU. He was elected earlier this month, in a runoff against conservative Friedrich Merz by 521 votes to 466, to resolve a three-way contest that also featured outsider Norbert Röttgen. Among the three candidates, Mr. Laschet, who since 2017 has been the premier of Germany's most populous state North Rhine-Westphalia, is the one who stands most strongly for a continuation of Angela Merkel's course and a CDU of the center. In his victory speech, Mr. Laschet promised to fight for the party to do well in upcoming regional elections and to keep hold of the position of chancellor. As his election marks a new era for both Germany and the bloc, Paris appears to be most pleased with the appointment. France's Minister for European Affairs Clement Beaune told Weltam Sontag, "This is excellent news for France and for Europe." Armin Laschet has the sense for a European Germany. He is a friend of France and a committed European. French President Emmanuel Macron has made no secret of his preference for Mr. Laschet. In 2020 alone, the two met 3 times. Alongside German Minister of Health Jens Spahn, Mr. Laschet was invited by Mr. Macron to attend the 2020 Bastille Day celebrations in Paris, in a sign of gratitude for their role in helping French citizens during the COVID-19 pandemic. In an honor reserved for special guests, Mr. Macron also invited the new CDU leader into the Élysée Palace Gardens. Mr. Laschet is generally seen in line with Mrs. Merkel's views on key issues. However, when it comes to the EU, he has often criticized the German Chancellor for not being ambitious enough. At the Munich Security Conference last year, he said, "Today the French President, Emmanuel Macron, is making proposals, but we are taking too long to respond. It is no secret that the French leader has been trying hard to reform Brussels." Elected on a staunchly pro-EU platform, Mr. Macron's presidency opened the door to potentially momentous changes in the bloc. Britain's vote to leave, the aftermath of the transatlantic financial crisis, and the failed 2005 French and Dutch referendums on the EU constitution project had already made clear that institutional reforms were needed. In sweeping speeches, Mr. Macron set out a bold vision. In an impassioned, hour-and-a-half-long speech at Paris' prestigious Sorbonne University 3 years ago, the French president outlined his vision for a profound transformation of the EU, unveiling a series of proposals to deepen the bloc politically and harmonize rules across the continent.